Hey guys, what's going on? Tonight, from Home Chef, we'll be making the Mesquite Chicken with loaded potato wedges. As always, we're going to go through a can of the packaging from Home Chef, as well as the utensils you need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's complete, we're going to go through a step-by-step process of prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. Alright, home gamers, we're going to go through what came in the Home Chef ingredient list. So if you want to follow through, you'll be able to, whether you have the guide or not. So, very simply, we're going to go through the ingredients. First up, we have 1 russet potato. Then we have 6 cremated mushrooms. 6 ounces, my apologies, 6 ounces. Then we have 2 green onions. We have 4 ounces of grape tomatoes. There we go. We have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We have 1.5 tablespoons of mesquite seasoning. There we go. You can see that. Get the glare out. Now we have 1.5 ounces of shredded cheddar jack cheese. We have 1 ounce of sour cream from Daisy brand. And finally we have 3 ounces of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, or 2 packages. We're out of room. Those are our ingredients for tonight's meal. For utensils, you'll need a few things. Nothing major. It's a relatively easy meal to make. You're going to need a baking sheet. You'll need some Reynolds wrap or aluminum foil. Any brand will work. You'll need your trusty chef's knife. You'll need approximately 4 containers to cut and dice everything. You need some black pepper. You need some salt, some extra virgin olive oil, and some cooking spray for the potatoes. Aside from that, the only thing else you'll need is a medium to large size pan or skillet. What I like to do is rinse the veggies, rinse the chicken, pat it down, as well as set the oven for 450. So I'll be right back. First up, we're going to chop up the potato into wedges and then put it on the baking sheet and put it in the oven for approximately 20 minutes. Next up, we're going to set up the baking sheet. Now you'll notice that when I did cut the potatoes, I made them not thin, but thinner and not as long because it won't take as long to cook. You'll notice I've done this before with other videos, and if you keep them thick for 20 minutes at 450, it doesn't always work, and you need to cook it for around 10-15 minutes. So I found this way much better. You're welcome to try it. If not, you can obviously cut them into bigger pieces. So just a little food for thought. So you spray the bacon sheet with some cooking spray. You want it all on one level. And what I like to do halfway is to turn them. That is optional, I believe. Let me just read. No, it doesn't say that, but something I've also known to be of good use. Alright. There we go, all one level. Skin side down. For the most part, take your olive oil. Just drizzle it. Salt. Pepper. If you want to give it an extra kick, you can always put a little granulated garlic on it too. Give a nice additional taste. So I'm going to put this in for the oven, for about 20 minutes, and we're going to proceed to the next step. This is going to be pretty simple. We're going to cut the green onions. First, separate the whites from the green and cut both on an angle, and place them both into 2 separate containers. Then we're going to have the tomatoes and quart the mushrooms. Again, very easy meal to make. Now we're up to the chicken part. As always, I wrap them in paper towels after rinsing them to help absorb some of the moisture off the chicken. So it just works out well. So we're going to put the mesquite seasoning on both sides of the chicken. No salt, no pepper, just mesquite. Cool. So, pretty simple. You want to save some for the mushrooms, so make sure you have reserve. They don't give you that much, unfortunately. Flip. Get a good covering. Push in. Alright. Let's heat the pan up and get these chicken all nice and seared. Alright. So we have the pan nice and hot, about a minute or so, maybe two. Put a little oil in there. Mix it all around, nice coating. Get our chicken, and we're going to sear one side for about 3 minutes. So now we're going to take the chicken, and we're going to put the seared side up on the baking sheet. Put it in for about 10 minutes. In actuality, we're going to take this out a little bit earlier, just to put some cheese on the fries, and you'll see it comes out really nice. Rather melt the cheese on the potatoes than have the cheese, you know, do it after. I think it does it better this way. We'll see. So while the chicken and the potatoes are still roasting, we're going to start with the mushrooms. So we're going to put another tablespoon or so into the pan. Get it all nice and hot again. If you're using cast iron, which I always recommend, shouldn't take that long. Just to be pretty hot as it is. We're going to add the mushrooms and the white pieces of the green onion. That's one. There we go. That's two. And we stir fry occasionally, and we're going to let it cook for 5 to 7 minutes. About a minute in, give it a twist, and cooking nicely. Alright, just about ready. Give it another twist. Now we're going to add the mesquite seasoning. Go. Flip around. And move and burner. This part's done. So we'll take a look at our potato and chicken and see how they're doing. Pretty well. So what I'm going to do is put the cheese on now for the next 5 minutes, and it melts nicely on potatoes. It's a little bit different than what they recommend, but I've done this before. It has come out really nicely. It's really gonna really turn like you ever been to TGI Fridays or Ruby Tuesdays or any of those types of restaurants? They have their loaded wedges. So it will look somewhat like that. I mean, there's not enough cheese to do it overly, but you'll see. Now if you don't want to do this, you don't have to. Just gives it more of a cheesy, melted cheesy look and feel and taste. But put it on later too, but it won't be as melted on as it should be, in my opinion. There we go. We covered a good amount of it. There we go. Back in the oven for another 5 minutes. So we're going to check the temperature of the chicken. Make sure it's above 165. As you can see, the cheese melted on the perfect. The fries pretty nicely with potato wedges. Good, good. Beautiful. Always important to check the temperature of the chicken. They're around 165 or higher. They're coming around 175 or so. Alright, so we're going to now plate the dish. Oops. Take this chicken. Take some of the wedges. Just go. Those are a load of potato wedges now. Okay. Next, we're going to take the barbecue sauce. Let me zoom in. Can't see what I'm doing. And we're going to drizzle it on the chicken. If you want, you can also drizzle it on the fries as well, or maybe put a little space for that. I like to put a little extra here. And then also for the sour cream, put that on the side as well. Go. There you go. Ladies and gents, the Mesquite Chicken with loaded potato wedges. Move this over. Very hot, so guys, be careful. I forgot about the garnish. Garnish that. There we go. My bad. Some tomatoes. Go. There. Now it's complete. Stay tuned for the review. I actually forgot about the mushrooms, so my bad. So put the mushrooms there too. So it's a nice sized meal. There we go. Now you have the complete meal. I have to do things late at night. Forget things. Alright, here we go. There we go. There's everything. So you got your potato wedges, you got your tomatoes, you got your green onion, mushrooms, and of course the chicken. Alright, stay tuned for a review. Hey guys, so here's my thoughts. The meal was pretty good. Fulfilling, not like the trout, which was, again, yesterday's meal was very good. It was just, I was still hungry after eating just one trout. So this, even it's only, what is it, 524 calories? 574 calories. So it's in terms of caloric content, it's, you know, not that much. But you get a lot of bang for your buck in terms of that. You have chicken, you have mushrooms, you have the fries, the cheese, the tomatoes, so on and so forth. Green onion. It's a really good meal. The only thing I probably would add to this is maybe another potato. because it's splitting one spud with 2 people. But the taste with the Mesquite Chicken was very good. It tastes, similar to barbecue chips. Has a little kick like that. It was really good. I would definitely make it again, and I'd recommend it. Until next time, take it easy.